Welcome to PODFAST, the only podcast that's also fast. I'm your host Osan, and with me I have a man that was there when it all happened. You know what? We were all there when it happened. But regardless, say hi, Håvard.
Hey!
You might notice that I'm talking pretty slowly today, and that's because this episode won't be that fast. With all the
Oh
social
no.
distance. Not that fast, Håvard. we're gonna take our sweet old time. Because with all the social distancing and the home offices, we really got nowhere to be. Do you have somewhere to be, Håvard?
Nope.
And we know that you got nowhere to be, so actually we might be talking slowly for many weeks to come. You know, how are you, Håvard? How have you been since all this started?
Pretty slow.
You've been slow as well. We would love to spit some witty gaming news for you today, but again, who gives a fuck? Yes, Doom came out a day early, so people would get less diseases or something. Animal Crossing came out yesterday, so now everybody is dealing with social distancing by being stuck on a deserted island. I could tell you that PS5 got talked about in what should have been a GDC conference the other day, and it too has indeed all the teraflops. Do you like teraflops or what?
I love teraflops. Best thing ever.
But again, who gives a fuck? Also, you know all this because you've had time to scroll Twitter this week. So did we, and so did everybody else. So instead of talking about like news and shit, I'm just gonna tell you a little story today, Howard, if you're okay with that.
I'm so okay with that.
You're okay. It's a story from jeez, it's been so long. It's like at least 2 weeks ago now. Feels like a lifetime ago.
Wow, that's like before the apocalypse.
Yeah, it's a story from the old world. So the other day, Håvard, I went
Mhm.
to the store to where my girlfriend works. I go there sometimes after she's done with work, and then we shop, and then we go home with our groceries. By the way, huge shout out to everybody who works at a store. They're
Yo.
yeah, they're badass as fuck, super badass. Anyway, so I go to my girlfriend.
Supermarket badasses.
Yeah, they are pretty fucking badass. I go to my girlfriend because we were gonna go to Elkjøp to buy some games. Elkjøp, of course, is the Norwegian electric business retailer, where you go to buy games and other electric devices, right? So we go to Elkjøp to buy a couple of games that I had been waiting on for a while. And Elkjøp has this thing where you can join their customer club, and when you
Mhm.
do that, you get 10% off on every game. You know?
10%, baby.
Yes. Yeah, are you a Elkjøp customer club member, Håvard?
Yes, I'm a card carrying member of that.
You are? Yeah, so
Yep.
10% off on every game, which is a pretty good deal. Which is the reason why GameStop is probably going bankrupt because everything's so fucking expensive there compared to Elkjøp. Anyway, so we go to Elkjøp, and this guy who works there, he is there. He's like, hello, and we're like,
Wait, what? He's there?
yeah. His job was to be there, so he was there, and we pick up the games. One of them is Ring Fit Adventure. I'm super
Ooh.
glad, by the way, for buying that because it is pretty handy now that it is the apocalypse. It makes I have my commute is 4 seconds long from my bed to work. It fucking sucks. Anyway, and the other game, I'm not gonna get into the other game yet because it's kind of the point of the story. So it's two games. That's the point. Okay, and then we go to
It's a
the
good premise.
yeah, it's two games: Ring Fit Adventure and a mystery game. And remember that word, mystery. Okay.
Mystery.
Yeah. So we go to the checkout, right? And
As you do.
yeah, as you do when you buy stuff. And my girlfriend, she's into that kind of, the deals. So she's like, we're customers. We're customer club members. We're gonna get 10% off on our purchase. And he's like, yeah. All right. And then we get 10% off on the mystery game. But then they're like, oh no, but the Ring Fit Adventure, that one is already a discount on, or like, I don't remember what he said, but he was like, yeah, no, this one is no, like, he said some bullshit. He was like, no, this one is, the price is already the discounted version, which doesn't make sense. Why would they show the customer club version for everybody else? But yeah, so they said some bullshit, and I was like, because I wasn't sure what Ring Fit Adventure is. It is a game, but like then I wasn't sure, and I was like, oh, maybe we're not getting a discount because it's not a proper game. Like it's more of an app or something, like an add-on for the Switch or some shit. We come home, it is a game. Like there's no question about that. But anyway, he doesn't give us a discount on the Ring Fit Adventure, only on the mystery game. And I don't give a fuck. I'm like, oh, blue, like I don't care that much about that kind of thing. So
Yeah,
I
because you're swimming in money. So yeah.
yeah, I don't. But I mean, if the guy is like, yeah, that one is already like, I'll believe him. I'm not gonna go like, oh yeah, like fucking fight with the guy. So I'm like, bleh, and I just pay him. He gives me the receipt, and we go home. But my girlfriend, she's not happy. She has been thinking about this the whole, the whole walk back to our apartment. So she's like, you know what? I'm gonna fucking check when we come home. Like I had already forgotten about it. I'm like, what? I'm gonna fucking check if there's a discount on the Ring Fit Adventure or not if you buy it. So you know the Alchop site? You can go into there and then you
Yeah,
see
yeah.
all the different. Oh, by the way, when I bought the game, so he's like, "Oh, you're a customer club guy," and I'm like, "Yes." So I give him my phone number and my email, and then I'm already in the system, right? He just looks me up and he's like, "All right," and he gives me the discount. All right, so we come home. My girlfriend is not happy. He's like, She's like, "I'm gonna fucking check if that guy was right." So she goes into the Alchep site, and then all the prices are there, right? But if you log in, then if you're in the system, then the site knows that you're in the system, so it adjusts all the prices
Yeah.
that are supposed to be on a discount. So she logs in, and behold, the Ring Fit Adventure is on 10% discount. And she's like, I fucking knew it! That fucking guy didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. So she calls the fucking customer service for Alchef. She's like, hey! Right? And like the customer service guy, he was not the people we talked to down at Alchep. It was like some other branch of Alchep. And she's like, hello, ma'am, what's up? And she's like, we bought 2 games from your piece of shit. No, she wasn't that angry. She was like, we bought 2 games from Alchep, and we only got a discount on one of them, which is bullshit. The other one was Ring Fit Adventure. And the guy was there like, no, it's already, like, he said some bullshit and he did not give us a discount on Ring Fit Adventure. And it's a significant discount because Ring Fit Adventure is fucking expensive. 700 krones. So 10% of that is actually 70 krones. So she's like, so we want that money, to the guy. And he's like, oh shit, that sounds like, let me check it. Let me check it in the system. So he just types in whatever phone number is calling him, right? So her phone number, and she's like, I'm sorry, ma'am, I cannot see any purchases on your account today. And she's like, oh, it wasn't
Ma'am?
my account.
Ma'am?
Well,
Sorry, ma'am.
he doesn't, I don't know what they say.
Because she's 60. Your girlfriend is 60 years old, right?
he he didn't say ma'am. Nobody says they were talking Norwegian. I don't know what do you say in Norwegian. I'm sorry, slut. I don't know what he said. He just said I'm sorry. I guess I'm sorry, person. We don't even have a normal word for ma'am in Norwegian that
Sorry,
anybody
person.
uses. Sorry,
Yeah.
person. You didn't buy anything, so you're not in the system. No, I can't see any purchases made by you today. That's what he said. And then she said, "Oh, it's not my purchase, it's Osan's." And then she gave him my number so that he could check that up, right? So yes, there it is. I bought Ring Fit Adventure, and the other game was Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Okay. So he's like, "Oh yes, I see Osan's Osan's purchase here. Yeah, I see it. He didn't get a discount on Ring Fit Adventure." And then he's like, "All right, so what is his account number?" And then she gives him my account number, and he's like, "Yeah, so that's his email, that's his account number, blah blah blah." He talks to him, and then he's like, "Okay, I'm gonna fix it." And then he wires me like 70 crowns, right?
Wow.
And then he's like, "Okay, are we all good now?" And Maria, like my girlfriend, she's like, yes, we're all good now." And then he goes, "Okay, good. Well, now little Osan can buy some extra candy today." So the whole fucking hour they talked, he thought I was her son. Because on my account, I'm sure all the other games I've bought are logged as well. And it's like Pokemon Sword. I bought Luigi's Mansion there. Like the only games I've been buying from that shop have just been Nintendo games, and he's like, I wish you and your son a good day, ma'am." You know? And my girlfriend didn't even say anything. She was like, "Okay, bye." And I'm like, "Why didn't you tell him that I was your boyfriend?" "Why didn't you say Osan is not a kid, he is a man?"
It's a grown man.
Well, she didn't say that. So I thought that was funny. I think that was pod slow worthy. So
Very.
there it was.
Yeah.
And it got any takes on that, Håvard?
Well, you are a man-ish
Yeah.
boy. Yeah. But the next one, she should call and explain this to the service support guy. That'd be interesting.
Yeah. Oh, she should just like send him a link of this podcast.
Yeah.
She's like, "Hello, it's me again. I'm not happy with your services. You referred to my boyfriend as a kid. Here, listen to this. I know it's called PODFAST. It's a pretty slow episode, but check it out. Give it a subscribe."
Check it out.
Well, all right. I guess
Yeah.
I guess that's all the time we had for this week's episode of Pod Slow. We'll
Pod slow.
see you on the next episode, and remember, wash your hands.
Hands.
Wash them. Okay. Okay. Goodbye.
Bye.